So I just got done watching the Lamelo Ball highlights for his game against his game in the NBA where he had a 32-point triple double. I repeat, a 32-point triple double. Lamelo Ball to me, since he was in high school, looked like the number one pick in his draft. And even now, in the Drew League, look like the number one pick. Now, he definitely look like the number one pick. He's doing this not in college with a bunch of 18, 19, 20-year-olds. He's doing this in the NBA, overseas, playing against grown men. Outplaying his counterpart, R.J. Hampton, who was projected to be a top 5 pick in the draft. Outperforming some players, having games that some college players aren't having, that's projected to be number one picks in the draft. And he's doing it with stiffer competition. Now I get it. There's some players in college basketball right now that's more talented than most of the players in the NBA. But they don't have the experience. They don't have the former NBA experience. They don't have the coaching. They don't have the same games. And some of those players in the NBA, and they have age, and they have strength, and they have speed. So I don't want to hear that the competition is easier out there, because it's not. And he's still being able to put up numbers like this, game after game after game. Right now, he's averaging 15, 7, and 7. And he's only shooting 35% from the field. Now, most people may be like, he's a streaky shooter. That's cool. But his shot is going to come. And when it comes, it's going to be a problem. Because if he's putting up 15 points a game while only shooting 35% from the field, still giving you 6 rebounds and 7 assists, when that shot starts to fall, he go into that 40, that high 40, low 50 percentile in shooting, it's gonna be a problem for this kid. This kid's ball vision, his court vision is out of pocket. His shooting in the clutch is great. His playmaking is great. His defense is good and it's improving, especially his off-ball defense, and his help defense is really good. He's just so advanced for his age. Like, he's so, I would say he's miles above, but he's so much above anybody else in his class, man. I think he's just a level above those people. And it's no disrespect to his class, because he has a great class coming out. But just how the way this man is playing, like, you putting up 32-point triple doubles overseas, dog. That's a problem. You got guys in college that can't even put up triple doubles right now. That's projected to go higher than him in the draft, and that's just disrespectful to me. Like, this kid needs to be projected number 1. I get his dad can be a problem. I get Lonzo looked promising in college and he didn't come out and do the same thing. And that's cool. But guess what? The father is not going to be as involved now because times have changed, 1. And 2, LaMelo Ball is his own man, and he got the experience that Lonzo didn't get. He's gonna be able to. He understands now how to be his own man because of his brother, and he's following the footsteps of his brother, and he's learning from the mistakes that his brother already has. So he doesn't have to go through the trials and tribulations of all these the Big Baller Brand mishaps. He's going into a time where Big Baller Brand, if he does choose to resign with the brand, is on the come up, making better shoes, going into better business, making like a better, just overall brand for themselves. And it's just like he just gonna be able to just, even if he don't sign with the Big Baller Brand, he's gonna be able to go into business with Nike and other shoe deals like that, and just be in a better position than his brother was. And I feel like that's gonna help his game out. He's more talented than his brother is. I'm gonna be honest. He's a better shooter than his brother is. He's more aggressive than his brother is, and I like all that about his game. And that's no disrespect to Lonzo. It's just being honest. He's the best out of all 3. So if you're thinking you're gonna get the same player, you're sadly mistaken. This kid is the number 1 pick. He should be on the draft boards. There's nothing said. This is not his first game doing this. He's done this already, not in terms of the triple double, but in terms of just having a great game. Yes, his team is struggling, but how good is your team supposed to be with your 18-year-old being your best player? And on top of that, you playing in a tough league. This league is not pancake. He's not playing in Viatis anymore, playing in that league or wherever he used to play, where he going up against 18-year-olds in Division Sauce. You are playing in the big leagues against a good team at the age of 18. He putting up numbers. Like, this kid just deserves the respect that he needs to be given. Like, LaMelo Ball is that guy. You want to talk about the passing ability? Come on now. The kid is he's such a great passer. Sometimes he can be too passive, and sometimes he should be more aggressive. But you just look at his passing ability, the way he can dime, the way he can needle thread. It's just so great for a player his age. Like, players that age usually aren't that good at passing the ball, and that's not to overhype him. That's just being brutally honest. You want to look at his defense, which is improvement. He's a great off-ball defender. Now, on ball, he definitely needs some improvement, and he just needs to try more. I feel like sometimes he gives up or he doesn't try as much on the on ball side of defense, and he needs to try harder. But off ball, I feel like he's a really good defender and he's a great help defender. And then on top of that, you want to go out like he's 6'7". He's a 6'7" point guard that moves like a point guard. That passes like a point guard. He ain't 6'1", he ain't 6'2", he ain't 6'3". He's 6'7", and he's athletic. So it's like, why shouldn't he go number 1? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he can be a streaky shooter. Yeah, he can be lazy. I think those are the only two things you can say about him, really. That you can say, well, that's a big. That's why I wouldn't draft him number 1. But come on now, at his best, he's a problem. Like real, like seriously, he will be a problem at his best, and I feel like the league needs to watch out for that. Lamelo Ball is coming. He's gonna be here. He keep having games like this when he making clutch threes, making dunks, being more physical at the rim. I mean, his handle is OP. I mean, like he turns up in these big competition games. He doesn't shy away from the moment. Like he's just like, man, like the sky's the limit for this guy. You know what I mean? And it's just there's nothing else I gotta say on it. I just had to speak on the situation because when you see greatness and you see how it's being depreciated and not being respected, then you have to say something about it. And I just feel like I had to let my opinion be known that Lamelo Ball should be the number 1 pick. And if you agree with me, let me know. If you disagree with me, I understand. Let me know. And that's all I gotta say on it. Peace.